Welcome back everyone, it's your boy Minato here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the cabba unit that just recently came to the JP version of Dokkan Battle. Of course, he came with the new Dokkan Fest Tech, KO, and Caulifla, which I also do have a 55% video out on them. If you haven't seen that yet, feel free to go ahead and take a look there. Of course, in this video, we're going to be taking in-depth analysis kind of at this brand new cabba unit. So, kind of just looking over his details. Of course, this is a 55% showcase. I do have some equips on him actually. One reason why is because first, I feel like this equip is definitely not that, the most difficult thing to get. I feel like people would more so have offensive equips used on their characters and probably more defensive equips laying around. And then this is just a free Universe 6 script gone from the story event. So I don't really think it's like out of the question to be able to have one of these good equips right here to put on some of these characters, especially for Universe 6 characters. It's very easy to get equipment for them, both silver and gold equipment. These are his link levels right here, so I wanted to get this too. This is the courage link. I was thinking about getting it a little higher to like the 4 or 5 range like the other links are, but the courage link you're not really going to activate too often, and I won't really see that too much in this showcase. The only real place you'll see the courage link will be on the Defenders of Justice team, which is actually the first thing we're showing it off here. But outside of that, there's not really any other units that you would use that have the courage link next to this cabba. The only unit that I would say that has a link that you would probably use with him would be the would be Esther Vidal. Yeah, pretty much, because they share that Defenders of Justice team. I would say I almost said Esther Cabba, but you have to keep in mind that Esther Cabba and these guys are both Super Saiyan, so this is not a Super Saiyan 2 version of Cabba, so you won't really get that link activated. And yeah, there's other units that have that link is like Trunks and Mai, the new Krillin / Vegeta units, stuff like that. So you won't really be using them together. Obviously, they're not really great partners together, so that's why I don't really mind having that link low. He's on 6 category teams, which is funny considering he's a Universe 6 unit. So again, we're going to show him here on the Defenders of Justice team, just kind of going through a Dokkan event or two, just kind of seeing a general look at him. The next, we're going to go into the Universe 6 stage of the Super Battle Road stages. So I believe it's like in the 30 to 40 stages. This also should be available on Global here. So this is more so of a Universe Survival Saga Universe 6 team. So this cabba does get stronger when there's more Universe Survival Saga category allies on the team. Everyone on this team is on the Universe Survival Saga category except for Vados. I don't believe Vados is on the Universe Survival Saga team. No, she is not, but that's fine. He can get most of his packs activated here. And I kind of want to see him in a Super Battle Road setting. Then right here with this team, we're going to take him into the GT Legendary Goku event. This is where we're going to be able to have Vegeta. So this Vegeta right here, and then this actually is another unit that has Vegeta in the name. Essentially, this cabba does get an additional buff on his passive, and he can have a unit super attack with Vegeta if there's a Vegeta on the team for his universe super attack, and then he gets an additional 60% attack when attacking if there's a unit whose name includes Vegeta attacking in the same turn. So I kind of want to show that off on just a separate team in general. This is the Universe Survival Saga team led by LR17 and Golden Frieza. 150% across the board right here. And these are both the 170 teams. So let's kind of take a look at what he does, how he's looking on these different teams. I want to make sure, show him with some Universe Survival Saga category allies, because if you're going to be using this unit, you're going to be using him with other Universe Survival Saga category allies due to his support type buff. But we'll go ahead and get into more of that right away. Alright, and we are here in the Namekoku Dokkan event, and right here Cabba is able to have 3 links activated in total. So he's going to have Fierce Battle, Courage, and Tournament of Power here. We're going to go ahead and keep him with the Vidal. I feel like it's probably the most thing. So this Topo is a support type unit, but only for Universe 11 category allies. So you're not really going to be seeing too much out of that right here. His defense is at 106k. Now, he doesn't stack defense on this team because there's no Vegeta on the Defenders of Justice team. So 100k defense here is very bad. Just to be straight up, 100k defense is definitely not good to see here. But let's see what his offensive stats are at the very least. Again, this is no support. This is probably one of his more worse situations I'd say you could see him in, because there's no, again, Vegeta on the team. That's not a full Universe Survival Saga category team as well. He is hitting a 1 million attack stat. So yeah, definitely I feel like outside of the Universe Survival Saga team, that's not looking too hot for sure. I mean, Topo right here, to be fair, is not looking that great, but he does he does get a lot more buffs when there's more Universe 11 category allies in the team, and he can guard if there's another Universe 11 category ally in the team. I don't know, that's not this is a brand new 2021 support type unit that literally came out literally like less than 2 days ago. I feel like the issue with this cabba, and why a lot of people aren't really too hot on him, including myself, is because he's very restricted to being on that Universe Survival Saga category team. So if we're trying to use him on like other teams where there are Universe Survival Saga category allies, he may not look the great standing on himself. So right now he does have 35% support from this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He does have Super Saiyan, Courage, I believe, Saiyan Warrior Race, correct? Yeah, he has Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan Terminator Power, and Fierce Battle active. So he is at 115k defense. Honestly, it's not well, I don't know. It is kind of still really bad with the 35% support type unit. If you consider, however, he's this is like probably his lowest that we're gonna like. This is gonna be the lowest we see him in the video. Yeah, 1.37 million attack stat. Pretty bad again. So his numbers are very low here, but I wanted to make sure I show him off on a non-Universe Survival Saga category team, because like on this team, for example, you're not going to have a full Universe Survival Saga category lineup, but you know, this unit as a Universe Survival Saga support type unit, you would want to use them with the, like if you're going to run like LR Jiren, for example, or if I pull up the Defenders of Justice team, I believe, you know, it's basically like LR Jiren. Whenever STR Jiren gets an easy A in Topo, units like that, and you know, whatever future Pride Trooper kind of unit we may get, it's not really going to be looking the best for him right here. So I don't know. I feel like off the universe, he shouldn't be super reliant on those Universe Survival Saga category allies, because you might not always be able to run a full Universe Survival Saga team in order to make this guy the best. So because of that, he feels very restricted to that Universe Survival Saga team. Well, let's say a support type unit like, you know, the GT Goten and Trunks, for example, they don't have really restrictions to their passive like that. Or say a unit like STR Trunks, for example, he has a very consistent passive, not based off the allies that you have to have around him. Because of the restriction like that, and then you also want a Vegeta on top of that, it is a lot. So right here we will have again Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Super Saiyan, and Fierce Battle. His attack is slowly going up every single turn again, because he is getting the attack stat. So we'll be able to see one more stat from him here. But guys, I can't excuse that. This is literally, he has support right here. He has a lot of his links active. He does have. So there's 3 Universe Survival Saga category allies on the team, including himself. So that's basically almost half of his passive active with the Universe Survival Saga category allies on the team. And he's not looking impressive at all. Like, he's under 120k defense. He is under 1.5 million attack stat right here. Like, even after he's getting 3 stacks right here, not good at all. So this guy definitely is not like a unit you would run outside of that one specific Universe Survival Saga team, I feel like, because of situations like that. But let me know what you guys think. He's only 55% at the very least. I will also be doing a video of him, level 10 links. I actually do have dupes of this unit, so I kind of want to see what he's going to look like with dupes. I'm pretty sure we're going to finish off this Namekian here, so we'll go ahead and move on to the next team. Alright, and we are here with the Universe 6 team, and honestly, just hop right into it. Let's see what our rotations are going to be looking like. So here's going to be a much better setup specifically suited for cabba, I feel like. One reason for that is because, of course, we're going to have a mostly Universe Survival Saga team. Again, the only unit that's not on the Universe Survival Saga category here will be Int Vados herself. This is an interesting rotation for sure. I'm probably going to keep Kefla here. We're going to go ahead and get this with Kefla. Maybe I should I do this? I don't know, because their defense is going to go way down. I'm going to just keep things as they are. We're just going to keep going like this, and I'll have Vados seal Piccolo just in case Piccolo's still alive here. Luckily, we do have a Rainbow Orb Changer with Vados right here, so she's going to be able to have Kefla get some dodges in there. I should have brought items, actually. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't bring any items. I mean, this stage shouldn't be too difficult, so that's why I guess I don't really need the items. I don't believe I brought, like, you know, Senzu Bean and stuff like that. Yeah. Look at Kefla dodge, by the way. Look at her go. Okay, 46k is a lot more than I would like. And, you know, this Cal and Caulifla right here, and this rotation, they look pretty good. 2.7 million attacks at turn 1. That's pretty impressive for 55%, considering they could double super for sure. And their defense should be fine here. Yeah, double digits type disadvantage. I guess it's a small showing of the Count Caulifla. Again, if you haven't seen the showcase video I did on them, feel free to check it out. Shameless plug of my own channel, I guess, technically. Okay, so we have cabba here. So in the middle, he's going to have Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Universe 6, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle. So we're going to do this right here. And let's see what his defensive stat is. Yeah, 115k. On a full Universe Survival Saga team. This is, by the way, a full 170% leader skill. That's not good at all. Like he doesn't dodge or do anything like that. He can't raise his defense because, of course, there's no unit super attack. Let's see what kind of offensive numbers he's going to put up at the very least here. Yeah, I mean, you have to keep in mind as well, I do have these defensive equips right here, which is something I didn't point out again. That's 1,100 extra defense I'm putting on him. You know, like, although these equips are not the hardest to get, you know, you may not have those equips, or you may not want to build the equips with that unit. Though I feel like with him being a support type unit like this and stacking defense, most of the time you're going to probably float the unit anyway, so you probably will want him to go ahead and get those defensive equips right here. Yeah, oh, his numbers don't really look too different from these numbers are terrible, dude. What is this? Oh boy. Wait, okay. He's taking 22k, so that obviously shows you this stage is not hard at all, by the way, because he has 120k defense. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's actually, guys, that's actually bad. Like, that is actually bad. You can't tell me those numbers are bad. No way. You can look at me in the eyes and tells me, oh, those numbers are solid. No, those are terrible numbers. Like, for a 2021 brand new support type unit, he's hitting like under 1.5 million even. You could say, oh, there's no support, but like, he's gonna jump up to, like, we're gonna see him with Vados on next rotation. So Vados is able to get him a 40% support type buff. Because Vados does give support type buffs to Universe 6, Realm of Gods, Siblings Bond, and Bond of Master and Disciple. Cabba is on, of course, Universe 6 and Bond of Master and Disciple. So you're going to get a total of 40% support from her there. I think we're actually going to kill here. So we're going to see in a brand new fight right there. Thought any of his attack stacks. Oh, man. That's not... that doesn't really look too hot. Oh boy. Cabba, what were they thinking with him? Oh my, even on a full Universe Survival Saga team, he's not looking good, guys. He's not looking impressive at all. Oh boy. I mean, I will say at the very least, his damage doesn't necessarily matter too much. You have to keep in mind, because he is a support type unit. He is giving the 40% attack and defense to all allies on the rotation. So, you know, if you consider that in regards to that, you know, he'll be pretty solid. So what I'm going to do is I might push him off rotation. Does he get anything extra here? No. I think I'm going to push him off rotation here. I want to get all the links here, but damn, I don't know. Do I push him off rotation? I think I probably should still push him off rotation. I can't get the steal. I don't know. We'll keep him on rotation. What I'm going to do after this specific fight is I'm going to kind of show off how strong his support will be looking with the rotation without his support, and then with the support, and kind of show the difference. Because again, one big thing about him is that he is the support type unit for Universe Survival Saga, which is obviously a very powerful thing. So again, he's making like Vados more powerful. No, not Vados, for example. He's making like, you know, Tech Caulifla more powerful. The new Dokkan Fest count Caulifla, LR count Caulifla. You know, not even counting any of the Universe 7 category units like, you know, LR, Blue Evolution, Vegeta, and stuff like that. We'll go ahead and probably we'll attack Angel, Golden, Frieza. I feel like it's probably the best case scenario here. We're gonna get these with you, and then you're going to seal. I think we'll just go ahead and attack you again. We'll seal 17. We'll go ahead and seal 17. Frieza might possibly die here, so I'm glad I didn't put Vados in the first slot right there. She would have definitely died right there. Okay, Caulifla, let's see what you got. Again, Caulifla is getting the support from this cabba as well, so we can see. Yeah, she's hitting slightly higher numbers than she usually would hit. Honestly, 1.3 million is not impressive, but you have to keep in mind she also guaranteed dodges. So like that's something else to consider. Like I feel like this Tech Caulifla is easily better than this Ink Cabba right here. Yeah, 1.3 million attack stat. That's not good. Nope, that's just terrible. Very, very bad. Oh, I don't know. What am I supposed to say, guys? Like, I'm making excuses with him being a support type unit, but like Garlic Jr. looks way better than this guy, probably 55%. You know, Gohan and Goten look better than this guy, 55%. It is what it is, I guess. We'll go ahead and I'll skip to one last turn, and we'll kind of see what he does. Alright, Cabba, let's kind of see what you're going to be looking like here. You're going to have every single link active except for Courage. Still, yeah. What are they thinking with this guy? Let's see at least his attack set one more time. Because again, he does stack attacks, so over time he gets stronger and stronger. So he'll go from a 1.3 million attack stat to a 1.6 million attack stat. Yeah, 1.3 million. Let's go, my boy Cabba. Look at him. I want to see how much damage we'll take from a super. That's what I'm interested in. Super him? No, you're just not going to super him? Okay, thanks. I think we've seen enough of him in Super Battle. At least in this stage specifically, he's very runnable because the stage is not really that difficult. From what I'm seeing here so far, we're kind of cream pieing the stage, and I feel like, again, a big portion of it, like for these S-Star capitalists floating around, will be his support type. Now, this will kill her if she gets hit, which appears she does get hit. Yeah. I mean, that's S-Star capitalist. Oh boy, Cabba. Alright, and I want to show this off again as I said earlier in the video. Just the difference between this rotation with Cabba support and then a rotation without it. So firstly, obviously we're going to show them without it, and we'll see how they're going to improve. So I believe with Topo they should share their seamless. Actually no, I'm going to have Jiren in the first slot right here, and we're going to see what kind of defensive stats they have. So my Jiren is at 164k defense, and then my Topo is at 116k defense. So let's go ahead and let's just kind of, that's going to be difficult. I'll go ahead and, damn, I should have brought a keep item, shouldn't I? Okay, that's fine. We'll be fine. We'll try to aim for 23 key, 24, there won't be much of a difference between 23 and 24 key anyways. Actually no, Jiren's going to build up his key, so he's going to be able to get 24 key pretty easily. So he's at a 3.18 million attack stats, again 160k defense. And then the Intopo, you're going to be at under a million attacks. Actually, it's pretty bad. But you also have 118k defense. The reason he's so low is because there's only 2 Universe 11 category allies on the team. So yeah, we basically saw that right there. Goku's gonna super attack her, of course. So we should be alive, I think. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to that rotation with Cabba. Alright, here's the rotation I want to see, finally. So again, we're going to have Jiren. He actually gets an extra link with Cabba right there. I believe this should be a fierce battle. we'll go ahead and show him. No, let's go show him without the Fierce Battle link just so we can see the difference in support. So again, he'll be able to be at 24 key here. We're probably dead this rotation because I forgot to bring a Sensuine again, but yeah, so his defense jumps up to 184k. The Topos jumps up to 135k, which is pretty solid difference for sure. Let's see how their attack differs as well, though. That's one of the important things to see as well. And you're gonna be at 3.57 from 3.18. Pretty good difference, honestly. I'll definitely take that. Again, he is a 40% support, so his damage will be able to differ a lot. Now, will I die here? Yes. Okay. That's fine, though. We saw the difference between with and without support, at least defensively for the Topo. But that Topo is not really going to be hitting hard anyways. It's mostly for the Jiren, which we did see a pretty sizable difference, I'd say. So, you know, if you're running Universe Survival Saga category allies on the team, and you just want a support type unit, you know, this Cabba is definitely at least a solid option at the very least. Alright, we are here on the Universe 7, the Universe Survival Saga / Jordan Forces team. Basically a full Universe Survival Saga team, however. And this is going to be, basically, I feel like Cabba's best performance here, because we're going to have the Vegetas on the team. We're going to have, like, Topo floating around. He's going to have a lot of links active here. He's going to be looking pretty good, honestly, because, again, this Cabba does get 6% attack and defense per Universe Survival Saga category ally on the team. And he gets an additional 60% attack when there's a Vegeta attacking in the same turn, which we're able to see right here on this very first turn, which is very good. And you see the unit super attack activated. The only thing that sucks is that these guys only share 2 links, which, you know, I feel like this Cabba is clearly designed to help out this Blue Evolution Vegeta here, but them only sharing 2 links is very disappointing. So right here, he's going to have Turn and Power First Battle. I'm actually going to put him next to LR Count Cauliflo. He'll get Super Saiyan and the Universe 6 link right here. So his defense here is 100k. I feel like it's okay for this specific event because on this team specifically with Vegeta kind of floating around, he will be able to go ahead and stack his defense up. So let's kind of see how his defense stacks up from this turn to the next turn. Yeah, 1.76 million is definitely not the greatest, but honestly, it's much better than what we've been seeing previously in other teams. Keep in mind, this is like one of his better situations at hand. But he does help this LR Count Cauliflo, for example. They hit almost a 5 million attack set right here, which is pretty good considering they're going to get multiple super attacks. So that's like the one thing about this Cabba specifically. Like, he's solely based around his support type buff. I feel like that's an issue. We're going to go ahead and I'll push you off. Let's build up these guys a little. I think that's just a big issue with this Cabba is like, how do I explain it? I feel like if it was built being around Universe, like, or pure Saiyan category allies, that would have been okay. Because the one issue about the Universe Survival Saga is that there's a lot of support type units already dedicated for this team. That even free-to-play units that you could run that are dedicated to this team. Let's say, for example, Physical UI Goku, a free-to-play EZA unit that could dodge. He's 3 key and 30% attack and defense to this team, and he does also stack. He does basically the same thing that Cabba does in a sense, except that he's not really restricted to being run on the Universe Survival Saga team, as one example there. You know, on VP 17, he's not really Universe Survival Saga support type unit, but he does give all allies 3 key and 70% defense. So because of that, whenever he does get an EZA eventually, he will be a very good support type unit for this team. God of Destruction Topo, he does give 1 key and 40% attack and defense to all allies, and you know, he's God of Destruction Topo, still pretty solid. In Kel, she actually is getting an EZA in less than 2 days from the time of this recording. She is giving Universe Survival Saga category allies 2 key and 30% attack and defense, and she gives even more if there's a Khalifa on the team or on the same rotation. You know, Master Roshi and Chan, they are only Universe 7 support type units, but the Universe 7 units on this team are the strongest units you would run on this team. Like right here, we're basically running a full Universe 7 category team. Does he get any extra links in the middle? No, he does not. Okay. Let's see what his defense difference is. So he jumped up by almost, I would say 30k defense, which is pretty good. Honestly, that's very solid stacking. So if he's able to keep stacking overall, he will be able to get to some pretty nice defensive numbers. Let's see what kind of offense he is right here too, because keep in mind he does also stack attack. Yeah, 1.8 million attack stats. So like definitely like in these legendary events, if you're running Vegeta on the team, this cabba could be pretty solid considering he is a support type unit as well for Universe Survival Saga. The only issue is that he starts off very, very weak, and even then I feel like when he's fully built up, he's not really going to be that impressive in a sense. Like, keep in mind, these are offensive numbers with Vegeta on the same rotation. He gets 60% additional attack when attacking if there's a Vegeta attacking in the same turn, which is a separate calculated boost. So I feel like he should be hitting much harder. I just feel like both this guy and then the new Dokkan Battle Caulifla, I feel like their numbers are somewhat tuned a little too low. I think they could have bumped their numbers up a little higher, and it wouldn't have been so bad. Now again, I will be revisiting this cabba unit once I'm... Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god. Did I bring a healing at him? I don't know if I did. If not, that'll be fine. What I'll do is I'll just restart, and then I'll just bring an actual healing at him next time, and we'll kind of see him more so in like the Super Saiyan... No, we'll see him in the Grade 8 phase. I'll show him in the Super Saiyan 4 phase, and then I'll also show him in the, what's the word? The full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku phase, or the 3 phases I kind of want to show this guy off in. And, okay, we should be good, I feel like. I don't know. We're going to have the damage reduction, but we might die here. And again, it's fine, man. This 17 going to freeze are kind of squishy. And we did get a little unfortunate by getting super attacked very first attack. I probably should have put Blue Evolution Vegeta there, but I want to float the Vegeta so that we can get Cabba's full passive. Yeah, we're good. Okay. My mistake is not bringing the Senzu Bean. I don't think I brought a Senzu Bean, which I don't know what I'm thinking. Lots of misplay on my ends. But yeah, I think right here in this situation, Cabba is pretty solid. Like the thing is that like he's still very, very low stats. And we're going to be in, like, what, turn 6 right here? He's not even going to be near 200 kg. Well, this turn, he's going to have defensive support, so it might be a lot better for him. What is he looking at here? Yeah, 170k defense is definitely, like, he's starting to get a little good now. He's starting to look kind of somewhat impressive. Yeah, I did not bring an item here. That's unfortunate. I'm trying to find a way that I could at least somewhat heal with orbs. So I'll do this. Actually, no, that was a mistake. I should have had Cabba stack. That's fine, though. That's fine. Again, I'm probably just going to restart anyways. I should have had Cabba stack. What was I thinking? Because now he's not going to get an additional stack here. So, he's fine. Like, on this team, he's fine, is what I'd say at most. But outside of this team, he's not looking good at all. That's my opinion. He's flat out not looking good at all. And I wish I would have seen his offensive stat here. I would say probably would have been around 1.5k, which is not good, for sure. His offense is very terrible. Very, very terrible. But at the very least, he's a support type unit, which is probably the biggest aspect about him, is that him being able to provide that support type buff is very, very important. Probably going to use this act. Let's go here. So I'll go ahead and skip ahead, or I'll move on to whenever we get to the Grade 8 phase. Alright, we are in the Grade 8 phase, and we stacked Cabba up for a little bit right here. So his defense is at 190k, which is definitely pretty solid, I would say. Like, it's starting to get somewhat respectable amounts. Considering that there's no other support type unit on the rotation, I think 190k is definitely something that could be seen as runnable. This is turn 11 though. To be honest, it is pretty deep into the event already. I will say I'm not going to put Cabba in the first slot. I think Cabba will definitely die to this Grade 8 Goku at this moment. If I do put him in the first slot, yeah, this super attack would have definitely killed Cabba. Which I feel like as a defensive stacking unit, I kind of would like more... what's the word? Because a benefit of being a defensive stacking unit is that, of course, you're going to have all that defense start of turn. And you're going to feel confident with having these units like in slot 1 to take super attacks like that. Like this Caulifla, for example. However, this Cabba, I don't feel that way with him. Like, he stacks defense at a reasonable rate. The issue is that he starts off at a very low amount. That, like, Like right now, he's barely getting to a point where I would want him to be at this point, like around under, at least barely under 200k. I would want a brand new 2021 Dokkan unit to come out and start off around that level. Even like, I don't know, just 2 million attacks at the very least is passable. Like, it's passable considering he is a support type unit. And he's giving every other unit on the rotation right here a nice solid buff of 40% attack and defense and 3 key. That's a good thing because it helps shore up issues like, you know, Blue Evolution Vegeta. His actual support, his actual passive is not the greatest with key, usually, so does help him here. This is very dangerous, so I'm going to use this. I used this last turn because your Golden Frieza and 17 aren't necessarily the most tanky unit. I'm going to put them in the first slot though, because once they attack, they'll be able to have their damage reduction, whilst God Topo, he has no damage reduction whatsoever. I think we should be able to possibly kill here, depending on if Golden Frieza and 17 do get some critical hits. Now, of course, the next phase we're going to see is the Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think I probably would feel more comfortable having this cabba in slot 1 against the Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku than, say, this Great Ape Goku. Looks like we might not kill this Great Ape Goku here, though, so what I'm probably going to do is we'll put cabba in the first slot, and we'll see what kind of damage he'll take. Well, it depends on if the Goku and Vegeta at the end do get a critical hit or something. I'm probably going to push... I guess I'll push Topo off the following turn, so we could see him on rotation with Topo the cabba. That way he'll be able to get an additional 40% attack and defense from cabba's from Topo's support right here. Get a crit additional, no? Okay, actually we should be okay. Alright, so let's have you stack up right here. Actually, he may be able to kill Great Ape Vegeta. So, yeah, see, like, right here now his defense is actually... Like, he'll be able to take double digits from normals, I'm presuming, from both Super Saiyan 4 Gokus. Now, against Great Ape Kid Goku right here, I don't think he'll take double digits on normals. But, like, look how low his attack is. Dude, that's with the unit super attack. 1.3 million? Guys, that's garbage. He's been stacking his own attack as well for 13 turns. How much will this do? That's the... oh boy, this... Oh god, what were they? Oh boy, cabby, no! Oh no!
Bulma, Trunks, Bura, キャベとの約束、サイヤ人としての誇り、俺のすべて捨ててたまるか。
Actually was able to get the revive. Funny enough, okay. So we do have the unit super attack again. Again, no extra links from here. His defense is at 232k. Let's see what he does against the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, keep in mind, Super Saiyan 4 Goku here, he doesn't hit as hard as Great Ape Goku. So cabba is going to do a little better here in this specific rotation. I also was able to push God of Destruction Topo off, so we're going to see cabba again on the following turn with God of Destruction Topo. Yeah, see, like 2.2 million is somewhat respectable, considering there's no support on the team. But like, if you don't have Vegeta on rotation, dude, he's honestly kind of bad. Like, I feel, again, I said earlier in the video, but offense is less important for me for these support type units. But that doesn't mean he should be hitting 1.3 million attack stat after stacking up his attack for what? 13 turns literally was what we were stacking up the attack for. Like, that's bad no matter what. That's a bad attack stat. Other, like Goten and Trunks, Goten and Gohan, Garlic Jr. hit way harder than this guy on a very consistent basis. They have much better defense in this unit on a much consistent basis, even at 55%. In long events, he's not even, like, he doesn't even touch the it's like, honestly, this guy is, he's just a way worse version of the Goten and Gohan. No, not the Goten and Gohan. The Goten and Trunks we're seeing. He's just like He's literally just an inferior version of that unit. That, from what I'm seeing here, because they're both in the end stacking units. However, this guy is restricted in his stacking. They both get like attack when super attacking. However, this guy is restricted from where he gets attacked when he super attacks. This guy has lower stats than them, I feel like, start of turn as well. Like, they get 150% start of turn, don't they? This guy starts off at 130%. And those guys aren't team restricted. This guy is also team restricted. They have better support. It's like... They have better links probably too. Well, no, I think this Cabba probably has better links than that. That's like the only area. They're also probably on more teams. Like, let me bring it up. Let me bring up like Gohan and Trunks. Like Goten and Trunks, I mean. Are we dead here? No, I don't think we're dead here. Because we already got super, so we should be fine. They're on the same amount of teams, more or less. It's just like... And they could also triple super during the turn. Well, this guy that doesn't have like additionals or something. Okay, we're gonna see him with Gotobo here. He should be looking actually pretty solid here. More so what I would like. You know, just turn 17. Turn 17, what is he at? 286k defense. That's actually respectable. Like, that's pretty good. Defensively, he looks very good here, I'd say. 280k defense is definitely nice. I like seeing that defensive number. But 17 turns in for a brand new 2021 Dokkan Fest, not Dokkan Fest, for a brand new 2021 banner unit. I think I would like his defense to be higher, honestly. His numbers are terrible, like offensively. He took that super attack pretty well, I will say that though. And since he is an in-type unit, he will be very, very good in the last phase because he will have type advantage. Let's go ahead and skip one more time to the last phase, and let's hopefully kind of catch him getting super attacked or something like that. Alright, and here we are. This is the final turn we're going to show for Int Cabba here. He does have, again, most of his links active at 274k defense, turn 21. Again, that should be higher. Like, this is very, very deep into the event. Very deep into the event. 270k defense only. Like, there's units who get that, like, for the first turn. Goten and Gohan, like, literally Goten and Gohan, they're able to get like that level of defense plus super if they get multiple supers in the first turn. It's like, yes. Let's see what kind of numbers over here. 2.3 million stacking up for 21 turns. What do you guys think? You guys think that's a good attack stat? Super him? No? Okay. He didn't get super. Honestly, he's not. In this phase, he won't take too much damage from a super attack. But like in the Legendary Vegeta event, he'll get kind of murdered, to be honest. At least at 55% here. He'll get cream pied. Like, even though he stacks defense, he'll still get cream pied, I feel like. He'll still take a lot of damage. I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. Like, I knew he wasn't like the greatest thing ever, but I didn't think he was like this terrible. It was like, you could look at this and be like, what are you talking about? He's at 300k defense on this turn after his supers. He's so good. But look how long it takes to get to this point. And he's not even good offensively. We have the Vegeta on rotation. We have a full Universe Survival Saga team. Like, this is not like, think of the other Universe Survival Saga support type units, like Physical UI Goku. I would be honest, I probably would prefer to run Physical UI Goku over this guy. He has better links with the better units on the team, like the AGL UI Goku, for example. You could dodge as well, and he has probably similar levels of defense plus his dodging. And he's a free-to-play EZA unit that came out almost 8 months ago. He should be way better. This Cabba should be way better. I feel like were they almost like kind of scared of the Universe Survival Saga support type? buff of him. I feel like they may have been scared of that, and if that were the case, they should have just made him like a Super Saiyan support type unit, or they should have made him a Pure Saiyan support type unit, maybe. Well, even if it was based on Pure Saiyans, they probably would have been even more scared. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I personally am not really impressed in the slightest. I think they kind of missed the mark with this guy. Thank you all for watching till the end, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.